What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Yuli the Dawn, and today I'm gonna show you the 6'7" small forward ISO lockdown build that I've been using. Alright, so you see right here, I got him 96 overall, but we're gonna head into the builder real quick. And if I had to compare this build to anybody, I'd say it's like a Kawhi. Alright, so you see right here, versatile stopper, 6'7". 220 pounds, 7'3" wingspan. All right, let's edit this. Small forward. I guess you could do the shooting guard. Not sure if there's a difference, but I wanted him as small forward. All right. 89 driving dunk with the 78 vert. That's for both pro contacts. All right. 40 standing dunk. This is to make sure I get the LeBron James dunk package. All right. It's not necessary, but it's whatever. Add points. Okay. 79 post control for that gold post fade phenom. Okay. 87 midi post fade phenom. 73 pointer. I wanted this higher, but as you're gonna see in the clips, the ending clips, 70 is good enough. You don't need to go crazy. You're gonna hit all your standing shots, the occasional step back. All right. 78 pass accuracy. This is not terrible. You're gonna be a serviceable passer, and there's not going to be a problem. All right, you shouldn't be running the ball up anyway, but you can though. You can. 81 ball handle, tied with the 85 strength for the Hall of Fame strong handle, and I actually have cap breakers, so I put a +5 on this. My build has an 86 ball handle, 65 speed of ball, only because I went with a 90 speed. You only really need a 60 on this build because you want the Zion Williamson triple package. 74 interior defense for the post lockdown, plus you get the paint patroller with that 84 block, the silver paint patroller. You also get high flying denier, 85 steal. You don't need higher than that. 85 perimeter, just for the badges. Like, I call this a lock. It's not really a lock because it doesn't have anything in the 90s, but if you know what the hell you're doing, you're gonna lock anybody up with these stats. All right, you can play the 1 through 5 with these stats on defense. I promise you. 70 rebounding. I just wanted to be able to grab something. You know, I don't really put rebounding on my builds. If anything, if you don't want this rebounding, you could take off this rebounding. Maybe go with a higher driving dunk. Maybe go with a higher post control. You might want a higher layup. I don't really use layup, not gonna lie. When I go to the paint, it's 100% intentionally to dunk. All right, 90 speed, pretty good. I mean, you're a lock kind of. You want that 90 speed. 77 agility, serviceable if you know what you're doing on the sticks. So that's the build on paper. I'm gonna show you my build that I have 96 overall. All right, versatile stopper. You do get a different name when you add the cap breakers. I'm gonna show you right here. I got the 80. I went with the 81 ball handle, put it +5, 86 ball handle now. Okay. I forgot what name it was, but it's a generic name. I wanted to keep the versatile stopper because, you see that name, you don't think he could do all of this. Like, it might look like I can't hit threes. I can hit threes, I promise you. Let me show you my freaking hot zones real quick. I got the lethals on the two wings and the right corner, just because I think it's harder to hit from the right than the left, my personal opinion. And that definitely helps with the 73 pointer. Alright. Takeover, I'm using Fearless Focus. And hold on, we're gonna get out of here because there's too many go-karts going crazy. Let's go to MyCourt. I'm gonna show you all my animations. I'm gonna give you the jump shot off rip. I've tried multiple different jump shots. I love J.R. Smith. It has a C minus timing stability this year, and you don't need as high of a requirement as previous years. So, like, if I wasn't using this James Harden jump shot, I'd be using this J.R. Smith one. But I'm going to show you this James Harden one. James Harden base, KD release one, Baluba release two. Baluba's great. Great release. I run there on my guard also with a 94 three-pointer. And you want that A plus defensive immunity. If you don't have KD at release one, usually to get A plus defensive immunity, you want 85% Baluba. All right, that's usually what I put. But since KD has a high defensive immunity, also, you don't need the 85 Baluba. So that's my James Harden jump shot. I'm gonna show you the J.R. Smith one just because I mentioned it. I put everything on push, but I do rhythm shooting like 95% of the time. So that doesn't matter if you strictly rhythm shoot. Dunk packages, you want the context that you could get, alright? I don't equip standing dunks because I only have a 40, but I do have that LeBron package. I got the Zach LaVine, and I got the D-Book, okay? All the alleys that you could get. I always run baseline reverses. They are severely nerfed this year. You can't just force it whenever you want, but they're still pretty good. Like, you want to have them equipped. Baseline reverses off one, of course. Athletic one there is off one. You don't really need that, especially since you have signature dunks. I like to have it. Windmills off one. This could get blocked. I don't really get blocked with it because I know when to dunk. And currently we're starter 3. We're not starter 4 yet. But trust, when I get that starter 4, there's going to be some changes. I'm using my Pro 2 dribble pull-up, okay? Underrated hop jumper right here. Klay Thompson. His package is mostly mid, but he has one really good step back that I like. You're going to see in some clips later. I might show it here in the MyCourt. Got the Zion Williamson dribble style, pass style, De'Aaron Fox. I don't really like De'Aaron Fox. You're probably better off using none, but I just have it equipped right now. I've been using it. His bounce passes are okay. Sabonis is pretty good. I used Sabonis last year, but you might just want to run none, honestly. Drew Holiday signature size up. I'm only using this because of that behind the back he just did. It reminds me of Steve Francis. It's pretty cool, I guess. Regular breakdown, Zach LaVine. You guys could just copy this down, but Zach LaVine is the money moves for a lot of these. I like Kobe White hesitation. You need an 85 ball handle. And like I said, because of the +5 cap breakers, I get that. Kawhi behind the back, Josh Giddey crossover. Escape moves, Paul George. I know people are probably like, oh, use Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has a pretty solid escape moves package, right? But I like Paul George specifically because of his turbo escape. I'm going to show you right here. Look, I'm holding turbo and I'm flicking right to left rapidly. That little behind the back he does, that's part of the Paul George escape package. So left to right, it's in the right hand, boom. A little money combo I like to do. Zach LaVine combo moves and then into the snatch back, right? Usually that's a kill move. People will not play it. If you're going against a really good defender, you're going to want to boom into the Jason Tatum. That was Jason Tatum aggressive breakdown. So I'm going to do it again. Boom. Boom. Zach LaVine combo moves into the step back into Jason Tatum. And from there, that's when I do the Klay Thompson hop jumper. So I'm going to do it again. Boom. Alright, that's not the animation I wanted, but that's a pretty solid animation too. I'm doing it too quickly, but that step back right there, Solid, super solid. So I'm a righty. My dominant hand is the right hand. When I go to the left, diagonal down, to the left, you're gonna get that every time. And look how much space it gets. Sometimes I'm at the 3-point line. I'm not purposely shooting threes because I have a 73 pointer. You don't really want to do that with a 73 pointer, but that's just part of the package, dude. Solid op jumper. I missed that, but you're gonna see the end clips. And the thing is, that's the animation you get when you're moving, right? So if you're standing still, you're not gonna get that animation. But with the Jason Tatum aggressive breakdown combo, it automatically moves you to the side. So you don't even have to touch your left stick when you're doing it. I didn't touch my left stick at all right there. I just did Jason Tatum into the hop jumper. So that's my Kawhi build. Let's take one more look at it. He's not fully maxed out. I didn't put layup up and I didn't put close shot. Those are the two things I use the least. Don't really care for layups. But that post control, you're going to be able to hit post fades. You're going to be able to throw people out the way. And with this takeover, this fearless focus, you get that silky shooter ability, which I use on my point guard. Solid. It's easy to get. If you're playing defense, you're going to get it very quickly because one of the attributes is defense. If you're hitting middies, you're going to get it. If you're in the post, you're going to get it. Maybe off of some dunks, you're going to get it. It's actually not that difficult to get. So I grinded this out. Silky shooter is my favorite ability in the game. You're going to get ankle breakers off of this. Alright? And then on top of the ankle breakers, you're going to have a higher chance of hitting the shot because that's what the ability does. Other ones I recommend, Slice is pretty good if you want to focus on dunking more. I'm more of a shot creator, especially since they ruined dunking in Season 2. Nuisance and Pest are pretty good too. I didn't upgrade these at all, but they look like something I would use. I'd probably lean more towards Nuisance because it gives you strength instead of Steel. I don't really care for Steel. Steals are stupid broken, as in they're not that good. They're not consistent. I'm not going to say they're not good, but they're not consistent. And yeah, that's what I would recommend for takeovers. Badges, you mostly get silver badges. Most of your badges are silver. I'm not level 40 yet, so I don't have the max +1. But if I were to get max +1, I'd either go Hall of Fame strong handle, maybe interceptor. Shifty shooter's a pretty good one. Gold is solid. Posterizer, gold is solid, but like I said, they kind of broke dunking, so don't really care about that. If you have a shooting badge, you want it on gold, for sure. So max +1 on any of the shooting badges will be a good idea. Maybe ankle assassin. I'm not going to put on ankle assassin, but you can. And I got a max +1 on paint patroller. You could also put this on movable enforcer, post up poet, any of the post badges. Alright, so that's solid. And yeah, that's my 6-7 Kawhi build. Here, have a last look at my animations. KD post fade. When I get to starter 4, I'm going to be using Kobe's post hop shot because the ones they currently have in the game, I don't like. I don't really like any of these, honestly. They're very slow. Not a fan. Joe pull up, if you don't like Pro 2, try Pro 3. On my point guard, I use Reggie Jackson, which clearly I can't use on this build. Pro 3 is kind of similar to Reggie Jackson, not going to lie. But I like Reggie Jackson a lot. If I could use Reggie Jackson on this build, I would. But I can't. So right now, using Pro 2. DeMar DeRozan's pretty good also. A lot of people like KD. His is alright. It's a little slow for me. But yeah, that's about it for my animations. I'm gonna include some clips here, and I hope y'all enjoy.
Look at that fuck.
And one, nigga.
I'm playing Conquest. I don't really fuck with this Ryan Howard.
Alright, so check the first baseman. Check the first. Secondary.
Oh, everyone's over here.
Nigga bopped him.
Hell no.
Motherfucker the ghost.
L1! Fuck you, Alpha Chicken. Hey! Maybe
Nigga,
it's how do
shit.
you want it? I forgot.
But are you singing like it was Murphy on my side?
But I finished the lyric though, so should it really be him though?